Alright, so this is going to be an extra special video. This is me and how I go into queue, how I play a full game as well. So you're going to see my decision making, how I react to things. You're going to hear my full one game. If it goes well, maybe I'll do a couple more of these, but waiting in queue at the moment. Let's see, my ELO dropped quite a bit. My top is 1739. I'm sitting at 1548. So trying to work my way back up. So now we're in, and I am the third pick. So I can kind of throw what I want around. Generally, I jungle, but I do have, in terms of priority, I like to go jungle, support, mid, top, AD. And I'm very fluent in all the roles, so it's pretty easy for me to move around, which is what everyone really should be doing if you're playing ranked. I should let everyone know that I want to jungle. So I don't just say I'm going to jungle, I say prefer jungle. If you really want to be nice about it, say I generally prefer jungle mid. I generally prefer AD or jungle. So if you say prefer, it's not like, oh hey, no matter what I'm going, it's I'm a lot stronger in these roles, but I'm also seasoned in the other ones, and it's alright if you take them. So their first pick's going to be Malphite. My guess is going to be a jungle Malphite. So you got to think of someone that kind of plays well against him in the jungle. Because picking a top laner first, not exactly the best idea. I think people kind of realize this once you get above 1300. And now we've got a Pantheon who's got a decent amount of CC. The thing is, he falls off in damage. So I need to pick a jungler that complements Pantheon's CC well, like does a lot of burst damage, but at the same time will keep the damage going as Pantheon starts to fall off, which is actually pretty tough. So my thought at the moment is I might go Mundo, or at the same time I could also go, let's see, Maokai, who with the right items he's actually very bursty. Nautilus, who scales very well. But at the same time, I could also go Scar. I'm not a big fan of Warwick. I think that it's a big risk just picking him because he can either carry the team or he can be a huge detriment to the team. So yeah, now you know it's a jungle Malphite because they have Singed. So now what am I gonna pick? I'm gonna pick someone that can kind of weigh down on these two tanks. So we got a Victor who's got some of the biggest level 6 burst. And what am I going to do about this? I am going to go... Honestly, I have no idea. I think the best pick would be someone that has a little bit of mobility, can lock people down, so I do believe Maokai might be the right pick here. Yeah, I think Maokai's the way that I play Maokai, if you want to take a look at my runes for a moment, I am running 15 ability power flat. That means I got 3 AP, flat AP quints. I've got attack speed, so that's all attack speed reds. 13 armor, which is all armor yellows. And then ability power at level 2. Now a lot of people like to get magic resist, but the way I play Maokai is I get a lot of health. I get a lot of health, and I get a little bit of armor. And the health pretty much counters APs for the most part because AP can do their burst, but at the same time they're kind of shit out of luck for the next 30 seconds or so, at least until their QW and E come back up. So with all the health that I get, health almost in a way counters magic damage unless they're extremely fed. And then the armor that I get is just to keep myself protected against the whittling away of the constant poke of the ADs. So I do all this, and then the masteries, I go tank utility. So I get the Summoner's Resolve. A lot of junglers don't like it. I think it's more of a preference. I like getting the 40 gold early on because you get the first 3 or 4 smites off fairly quickly. An extra 40 gold is going to speed you along in your gold protection. I get 2 in tough skin because 2 damage reduction is better than 4 armor, because 4 armor is not going to reduce 2 damage. So this is actually the equivalent of, I think it's more like 8 or 10 armor. Get the health regen, because that goes very, very nicely with how Maokai works, because he's constantly regenerating health. Blah, blah, blah. Kind of going through I like the cooldown reductions, spam more saplings, spam more Qs. And then here, I like getting that extra 0.5% because I'll have plenty of mana regen as the game goes. So actually, I'm going to close this out. I'll reopen it once the game gets going. Alright, so I'm back. I'm actually going to turn the sound up a little bit so I can hear. It might be a little loud for you guys, which I apologize, but I'm going to get right into it. I go boots on pretty much all my junglers, just so I like to gank early and often. I'm a huge fan of invading if you can get, if you don't get spotted by the other team, because generally the way that our team works is we have a decent amount of CC, but at the same time we have a ton of damage, whereas in the other team they need time to do their damage. So they're not going to invade, so I'm just going to get set up over by my raids. The trick to Maokai is the sapling, they'll sit there like Shaco's boxes, so at around 105 is when I'll throw the first sapling, so I can pretty much nuke all of them at the same time.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I like to give them a game plan. I don't know if you can read my chat right now, as I'm missing out on sapling throws. Just so they know, like, alright, if you let them push us a little bit, so around 3 will put me back at raids. Which means that I'll hit 3, I'll have my twisted advance, and a huge amount of burst. People don't expect the burst from Maokai to be so high. So anyway, I'm throwing 2 saplings here, because I'm not going to have enough time to get a 4th in. So I wait, I'm just going to use my 3rd to have the landing damage, and that should just about be enough to get the damage in on all these raids. So pretty much instant explosion. Now I'm going to run straight to blue. Now the boot should get me there close to right when blue's spawning, because if you start with the regrowth pendant, you're not going to get there until about 2 minutes. So I get there right on time as it spawns, more or less. I get my first sapling in, and I get right into my jungle route. Janna being nice and kind and giving me a shield so I don't have to use as much resources. So now I hit level 2 because I got that first camp done. I can really start speeding through my jungle. Grabbing the Q because the Q is the second best spell in this game for Maokai. Well, 3rd if you count his ult. I don't count his ult early on. So yeah, 230, and I'm already through a 3rd of my jungle path already. Popped my first health potion, because I'm not so much worried about taking damage from the creep, it's more I'm preparing to run right into Kog'Maw. We actually push up a little bit right now, I'm not a big fan of that. So what I might do, actually he's right in my range of my W, so I'm going to sit right here and be ready to do it. I think he might be baiting this and seeing that it's coming, but we'll see. Even if I just run in, it might even bait a flash out of him. So that's a lot of damage on Kog'Maw. I'm not worried about the damage on myself, but that forces him out of lane. I have another health pot I can use. So I already have my 2nd health pot rolling. Took a couple tower shots, but not too worried about it. I know that Malphite's not going to be ganking anytime soon, so I can go sit right on top of this Singed.
This life was not meant to be.
I may have been... Oh, he had a ward. Okay. Singed had a ward. Kind of annoying, but whatever. I'm going to go do red. And if you see my gold, I'm not quite ready to have my philosophers, excuse me, I can't speak English. I don't even really need the health pots as much because of Maokai's passive. Gives him a lot of inherent sustain. So as I'm doing this, I'm actually staring at the minimap pretty much the whole time. And another thing I noticed is as I say in my videos, I don't like doing the top golems. I think that they're a waste of time. They take too much damage. But time better spent clearing the smaller camps, which are a lot faster.
First blood.
First blood on bot. So now that means that they're gonna be way ahead. So it's gonna, if I go gank, I pretty much don't need to at this point now. But if I do, it should be a very easy kill, or a lot easier, and they should have a lot better time surviving. So I'm gonna go back and buy because I'm a little low. And most people like to save up for their philosophers to get that little extra gold, but I have gold. I have gold that needs to be spent because there's no point in having gold sitting in your pocket unspent, so might as well grab a ward.
This power I cannot control.
So I know Cog went back, but I don't know if he had a ward, so that's why I'm asking Victor. So I'm gonna get rates for a little bit more experience. I'm gonna go try to get a kill on this Kog'Maw, because now without a flash he is very susceptible because he doesn't have many ways to escape. So I'm actually probably gonna use my flash right here and get this guy. Actually, no need. Oh, he had cleanse. Kind of forgot he had that. Oh well, that's 2 summoner spells down. I think that he may be forced out of lane again. So I blew half my mana, but I have a fairy charm. Give me a little bit more mana regen on top of the from the masteries that I have. And now Pantheon has a kill. Pantheon should snowball pretty heavily from this, unless the CS is, yeah, he's even beating him on CS, so it's really nice. Still no sign of Malphite just because he's so slow. His ganking potential is really low until he hits 6. Still should be trying to gank to get some sort of gank in, but I'm going to throw a ward in on his rates. Maybe even steal him. Oh, he's right here. What do you know? Get a huge amount of damage on him right now, because now he's forced to go back. Now I know he's not going to be able to do much for the next 30 seconds or so. Maybe even a minute. So I'm going to go clear my rates since I'm low on mana. I'm going to smite the big one to get the mana, and I'm going to clear out the rest. That should get me to 5, and I'll be able to get my Philosopher's Stone and some more wards. Just look at my abilities. I like to go 2 to 3 points in my my E, and then put the rest into Q. Even though the E provides a longer CC and scales better with AP, it's better to have the slow, and the Arcane Smash is a lower cooldown and more damage. So I'm going to get my Philosophers. Done. I'll pick up 2 wards. Simply because it's going to help everyone out in the long run. And now our blue's up. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to run right to their blue since I have a second ward. I'm going to see if I can smite steal it. So no Malphite's just running back there now, so the Cog and Malphite should be there. And Cog, he is actually 6. Surprisingly, even after getting ganked so much, still kind of keeping up in farm. So Singe without boots, that's a sign for me to go gank. But now I see that they're here. What I'm going to try is I'm going to try to drop a ward and smite this immediately because I just saw Malphite use an ability. I'm kind of getting poked big time by this Kog'Maw. That was telling me to run in the bush because I got vision. But at the same time, I could have flashed in and gotten him.
You should not defy nature.
So now I'm marking off 1301 as their blue because it's every 5 minutes. So now I know that Malphite's going to be heading bot. Because he just got the blue, he probably just killed his wolves. So he's going to be in this area. Even though there's a ward there, they're pretty much going to know. A little trick to Malphite. Easily jump over walls using the E-W combo. Because as the E is in air, it provides vision. Also after it lands. But just after it lands, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Because it'll blow up almost instantly. So I'm turning around because I don't want to accidentally auto-attack. I'm fine taking the damage because I'll heal right back up with the Philosophers in my passive. So now, I know Cog's flash is back up, so I'm going to see if I can get rid of that again. Victor not giving me any time to do anything, but let's see if I can get a smite steal onto Malphite's red, because it does take him quite a bit to clear camps.
This power I cannot control.
I think they just saw me come down here. toss one more sapling to see if he got it. Nope, he did not get it yet. Maybe I do have a possibility of getting this. I'm going to ward ahead of me just to make sure that nothing happens. So now I see that both the lanes are pushed. So I should have an easy time getting this. I'm actually going to back up just in case he tries to pick me off. Oh, this could be bad because now Cog's missing. Oh, there we go. Oh, dodging the arrow beautifully. Go me. I think I might have just gotten Victor killed though. So yeah, now I set Malphite back quite a bit. Oh my god. Now I didn't because he got the assist. Now that could be a dragon right there because I kind of baited my team for that death. Very bad on my part. So I know that they're heading straight down there. I saw Kog'Maw run down there as well. Not much I can do, I'm low on mana. They're probably doing dragon. I don't even have my smite. I do not expect them to get that Victor killed. So I'm just gonna go check. I might get picked off here, but not that big of a deal. Crap, I can't even see if they did it. Yes, they just got it. So I'm giving you a little bit of an earlier time than what it actually is, just so people can see, like, alright, that's when we need to get into place. I almost have enough gold for my Heart of Gold. And I should be ganking a little bit more, but I'm being a little stingy. I'm trying to farm up faster than Malphite.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I guess there's not even a need for that to happen. Like, I want to focus on mid because Kog'Maw gets really, really scary as he gets up in levels. It's not even so much the items. So I have enough for my Heart of Gold. Not level 7 yet, but not that big of a deal. So I have enough for a Heart of Gold and a ward. I'll probably end up going bot even though I don't have flash. Actually, they're all pushed up bot. But they're not warding this Tribush because they see that I warded here, so they can see when Malphite's going to be running down. So I'm gonna get red going for Pantheon so he can take it and really start laying into Singed because Singed that manages to farm up is a scary Singed. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with a Singed. And I want to get Pantheon as far ahead as I can before he falls off. Hit the damn thing. Come on. So Victor doesn't think he's even buying wards. That's kind of frustrating.
An ally has been slain.
So bot lane's kind of coming back.
This life was not meant to be.
I'm gonna see if I can get this Kog'Maw. Actually, their blue might be up soon, so I'm gonna check that out. The blue's actually up right now. If Malphite is bot, I'm gonna steal this. I want to back over to this bush just in case I see him come around the corner, because they won't see me when they don't have time to react. Yep, see, now I have time to react, and they have no idea. So they just completely ignored me.
You should not defy nature.
Oh, I might even die. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try to. Oh, this is not gonna be good for me. My team's not even reacting. This is bad. I don't know what the hell my team's doing. Seriously? My team's not doing anything?
You have been slain.
So I had an easy double kill for Pantheon and Victor, but they decide to not do anything. So that's extremely, extremely frustrating. But I'm going to start getting They're heavily... This is a heavy magic team, so I'm gonna just go straight for Merc Treads. I don't have enough money for a reward, but whatever.
You should not defy nature.
So I might even take this blue because our Victor's a little bit dumb.
Shut down.
He's not even paying attention. I'm just gonna take this. Map awareness is at a bare minimum today, apparently. So I'm gonna try to focus my efforts on bot lane. Kind of jumbling my points between Q and E right now. Get a little bit of burst between the two. Now Tarek's mid, so I'm gonna see if...
Ally has been
Oh my god, are you
slain.
kidding me?
Rest. If only I could.
So now our team is throwing pretty hard. Not liking this too much. It seems like my team does not have much in the way of common sense. It gets really frustrating really fast. So I'm gonna pick up an Oracles once I get my Merc Treads.
This life was not meant to be. Torment me no longer.
So now I'm finally coming up to these because, you know, not much I can really farm right now. Using Smite because Dragon's not going to be up for another 40 seconds and my team's not going to be in position. So Malphite's going bot. I'm going to see if I can get a counter gank going. Actually, they're going right for Dragon. So I got 40 seconds on Smite. I'll let my team know. I think they just got it. Oh yeah, they just got it. That's not... Even with all the farming that I've been doing, Malphite's still pulling ahead of me.
Ally has been slain.
Oh my god, my team is not exactly intelligent. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Got a kill there. Maybe I can possibly get another on Ashe. Getting a flash. Possibly locking them into place. Trying to heal off creep. I think I bought enough time for Pantheon to get on them if he knows what he's doing. Oh, it should be enough for Singe. Yep. So this should be a double kill. So I think I definitely made the right play with trying to sit on them and hold them in place. Very, very big. Very nice. Now I can grab my Oracles and a little bit more health so I can start my Rod of Ages. And I can also get a ward.
There is no escape.
Haunting guys on Kog'Maw. I don't know why people are buying that item. I think it's pretty awful.
You should not defy nature.
Pop the Oracle. I don't really have any threat of getting killed right now. Just had big team fights, and I think that we came out on top after that. Like, even though they got the dragon, I think we did better.
Not meant to be.
Main got a Bloodthirster. It's a good item when you're with a Janna. But generally, I'm not a big fan of it. It's at 6:45, so I'm just gonna wait. There we go.
Return me to the forest.
So I just saw Singe run by. No ward here. Oh, now Panth wants me to help. Okay. Get him, Panth. not a good idea to chase a Singe, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, he's probably dead. I'm just gonna run. I don't really give a crap.
But it always returns.
I'm gonna go
An ally has been
heal off his
slain.
form.
An enemy has been slain.
So I'm making a big risk right here, trying to see if there are wards. I don't think that there are. There might be one in that bush, but I'm not gonna run near Singed. He's a little strong.
An enemy has been slain.
So I have a pretty good wave clearing power, which is nice. We're gonna need that later because Victor's E is good, but it's a relatively long cooldown, and he's building a Morello's. So I don't know what the hell he's doing. I can get my catalyst soon. Maybe I can get it now after that tower kill. Yeah, I can get it now. So I'm gonna kill these wolves, go get catalyst, and go on from there. You see, I'm always looking at the minimap more or less, especially as I'm running through the jungle. There's no need to look at this stuff. I get scenery, it's pretty, blah blah blah, but there's still not much vision. It's better to see what everyone else is doing, so you can even get an idea if they're in your jungle or whatnot. I have another ward. Never, never, never walk out without buying wards. Well, I already made that mistake once, but generally never want to walk out without buying wards. So now I am actually kind of pulling ahead of Maokai. Excuse me, of Malphite. I am Maokai. Because I have my double goal for 10. He has a couple more kills and assists, but I have quite a bit more form. What in the hell is this idiot doing? I'm just gonna keep taking this blue because it seems like our team just has no idea what they're doing. I may be able to kill this Kog'Maw, even though he has blue. Because he's relatively... Oh, not with Tharic though. And Malphite, peace. Just gonna toss out a couple cheap wards, which my saplings are. They're cheap wards essentially.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So this game might be over. Oh, I think I just ran through a ward. I did.
But it always returns.
So now Singe is probably here somewhere. Another ward, what do you know?
This power
There may even be another one here if they're generous. Nope. Singe probably went back. Let's see what's going on in bot lane. Oh wow, Vayne's actually doing pretty well.
Shut down.
life was not meant to be.
An enemy has been slain.
So now with them bottom, I'm just gonna push mid. I don't even care about these rates. I'm just gonna push because we need the towers. They already have 2 towers on us. We need the towers and the tower damage.
I will end this misuse of magic.
Killing spree.
So that's good. They might be able to get something out of that. Dragon's back up. We can do that. Dragon, stop fighting. Oh my god. See if we can get down there in time. Pantheon doesn't have his ult, so he can't really do anything. Singe probably will get this kill. We'll see. Oh my god, he's just gonna run right through them. Let's see what we can do. Just fucking get dragon. Come on. So I have my smite, so it should be easy dragon even though Malphite's here. I didn't see any wards, so I should be alright. So stopping the damage on dragon just so we get this kill. And we got it. Very, very nice. Look at me dodging things like a champ and clearing wards. So they still don't have an oracles, which is really good for us. at me stealing all that for him.
You should not divide, mate.
An enemy has been
So Vayne is just way, way ahead of this Ashe now. This Ashe, even though Ashe has her Infinity Edge and Zeal, Vayne is kind of just deciding that she's going to crush her. So now what's the decision? Because Vayne is not low, but she is fed. She is pretty fed. Might even have her Phantom Dancer now. They tell me there's a ward somewhere, so I'm going to see if I can clear that out. Just judging my smite. I'm generally pretty good at eyeballing it, but I'm not a pro. Not that good. They think they know that I'm here. Let's see if I get this guy. This should be an easy kill right now. I need to flash out of there, or else I'm going to end up dying.
There is no escape.
And here comes Singe. I need to kill this ward before he gets back. Fuck! I'm not going to make it. Actually, I might. I'm going to jump the creep. I'll live.
This misuse of magic.
And my team doesn't even try to help. So there goes Oracles. There goes the free Oracles. Yeah, there you go, Jonna. Save him. Save Singe. That's good. So yeah, I think our support's a bit of an idiot.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We lost another turret, so even though we're ahead on kills and we think we're even on dragons, the towers are putting them ahead. So we still have to be careful. And I'm down on oracles. Singe is getting fat, which is what I did not want. So I'm just gonna wait for my Rod of Ages.
I would end this burden.
Your team has destroyed.
Finally got a tower. Holy shit, finally. Now, Pantheon is not really building much of anything. He's just haphazardly grabbing pieces.
Only I could.
I don't have my flash, but if they do Baron, I could try to twist advance in there and smite it. So we'll see how that goes. Always look around the map, trying to check ward times. I wish that they had a little bar underneath them, but they don't. I think they used to. Looks like about even gearing up to do Baron right now.
This mages.
Yeah, they're gonna start Baron. I'm gonna see if I can steal it. So Baron's going down at say like 100 damage per second, and I have 745 in my smite. So we'll see what I can do with that. So it seems like my team just doesn't feel like doing much of anything at all. Vayne getting some really nice positioning. Might even be able to clean up. Well, that's at least good. Getting 2 kills for my 1 death, that's really nice. Possibly even getting 3 kills. Oh yeah, this is gonna be 4 kills. That's huge. So I ran in and died. I know I kind of just suicided, but it made them focus more of their abilities on me while they were taking Baron damage. I took a lot of Baron damage. I can probably even see it right here. Baron. I took 600 damage from Baron. Not maybe even almost 700. So not great on my part, but a smart play. So I got another Oracles. The other team still hasn't gotten one. So I'm gonna go get our blue buff while, because they're not gonna be back from Baron anytime soon. They realize that they're behind now. Keep on farming. Rod of Ages is gonna get bigger and bigger. It's gonna make me a lot more powerful.
This power I cannot control.
Since I don't have spell pen boots, I will be grabbing an Abyssal Scepter most likely. So the Abyssal Scepter is gonna give me some spell pen, and my abilities have really, really high base damage.
Punish their imprudence.
See, I have 100 AP, which doesn't seem like a lot, but they're relatively spammable. spammable abilities during the middle of a fight. So you're going to see me putting out several thousand damage over the course of a team fight if I stay alive. So now what item do I need? Magic, 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 magic. I think I'm pretty much going to need some MR. I don't know if anyone else has armor though, which is the only problem when we try to do Baron. And I see Sidge trying to kill Victor. I don't think Victor's going to be able to get him. But if I go help, possibly. We'll see though. Like there's no point in chasing a Sidge, just leave him alone. Ooh, clear Baron wards. Red buff's up, so they can come get that. I guess Vayne doesn't want red. This could be a problem for Janna. That's another 190 gold. That'll put me well on my way towards my Abyssal Scepter, which is 2600. It's always good to know costs for items just so you can have an idea of when is appropriate time to go back. Because right now, some people think, I might just wait to get it in full, but I need that magic resist, so that'll be very nice for me. But if I can get away with farming right now, that's good. If I can get away with farming and get a little bit more of an advantage, keep going up in levels instead of getting that one little piece every single time, and have just the right amount. It's a delicate balance.
There is no escape.
So keeping everything really warded. And toss a thing in there. So they know that we're here. They know I'm coming. The thing is, Cog's not that good with the skill shots. I'm gonna try to clear some wards up. Just have to be careful that they don't try to engage on this. So I think that's not ward with me tossing saplings. Well, if they're thinking about it, if they're thinking properly, that's what they'll be thinking. So we should fight on this, but it can't be. We can't initiate on Malphite. It's got to be on Asher Kog'Maw. So Kog'Maw's trying to focus me for no good reason. So here's what I can do. I'm going to flash over this wall and pretty much get them a free kill. Kog'Maw's going to try to chase me. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, he got me. But that's an ace. That's going to be a free Baron. So I sacrificed myself, lost my Oracle, but it's definitely worth the ace. So you can see it's magic. I pretty much mostly took magic. It doesn't show the whole fight, which I think I was in there for roughly 20 seconds. I think when I ran out, I reset combat, which loses the record. But that's a Baron. So I just need another 500-ish gold so I can get my Abyssal Scepter, which then will make me really dangerous, and they're not going to see it coming. So I think Janna still has an Oracle, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to let her have that. I may pick up a Shurelya's actually before I get my Abyssal. Janna has a Shurelya's, and I have enough mobility that I'll be fine just waiting on the Abyssal. So I'm going to grab 2 more wards. We're going to go to town on their jungle. So I'm telling my team, like, look, we're really far ahead now, so we can just push all the lanes up and then group up in their jungle and just pick them off. Because I don't think that they have enough gold to keep everything warded right now. I think that they're very, very behind. I did not get a Baron timer, but I'm going to guess it's around, it'll come up around 40 minutes-ish. I toss the sapling there because, yep, see, as I expected, someone's probably going to turn the corner. But now here's a little trick. If you know that they have an aggressive mid lane, it's not so much to ward their rates, but ward right there. They have a little bit more warning of when someone's coming down.
Return me to the forest.
I kind of wasted the ward there. I was just kind of making a point doing that. There's no need for me to ward that. But before you ward as Maokai, it's always good to toss a sapling ahead of you.
Cannot control.
So you have 2 bot, 1 top. Time to push. You see how much damage I do with just a Rod of Ages. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, a Baron buff. So now they might try to initiate on this, which would definitely not be in their favor right now. So I'm taking tower hits. I don't really care. It just chunked down their big initiator down to under half. I'm gonna drop my ult, which is definitely a bad idea for them to try to fight in. So hopefully they run back through it. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But that also saves us a lot of damage. Oh, here we go. We got a Singe coming in. So this could be bad. This could be bad because Singe is really, really strong right now. Seems like we're gonna be alright though. I'm just gonna start healing off creep. Singe is running through us. There should be no point that we should not be chasing him at all. We should just be trying to get towers.
This life was not meant to be.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna be going for a tower. We got a big wave pushing up here, but that's not a big deal to me. I want these inner towers. Our inner tower can take a little bit of damage and we'll be fine. And now there's a little item that I might pick up later in the game because I already have a nice amount of magic resist. But if I do want a little bit more, I'll actually pick up if I can. I'm not going to try to find it. Actually, the Spirit Visage. Very, very nice item. I'm getting out of here. We should get out of here because they just came up and it's only 3 of us.
To rest. If only I could.
Wow, that was a really bad ward on my part. I am a bad player. And I'm calling myself a bad player. I'm not, I know I'm not that bad, but it's good to just give yourself a little bit of humility so when something bad does happen, you know that you can blame yourself. You know that you can say to your team, hey guys, I fucked up, so we have to fight. I'm not going to put the blame on anyone, but I did screw up. And then from there, that's how you improve. Now here's one thing that's pretty big for our team is auras. We don't have an Aegis yet. We do have this little aura, a little bit of health regen. And just let him get a free dragon. That was dumb on my part. Got distracted. But now I have my Abyssal Scepter, and I may go for an Aegis. I don't think anyone else has it. Yeah, no one else has it. Aegis would be huge for our team. A lot more armor and magic resist, which is exactly what they need. So I have my Abyssal Scepter. I'm going to do a lot of damage now. And so, the only question is, do I go Aegis or do I go... Yeah, I'm going to go Aegis. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to wait to buy that in full, because I need a slot for wards. Now this is bad. They're initiating on our 2 ADs. Not good, not good. The main's hit the main screw. So we need to regroup. We need to just stay together, because Vayne is most of our gold in terms of kills. I'm just gonna try to keep on farming because I need that Aegis. That Aegis is gonna. I think that'll pretty much save Vayne in the long run. Use my creep killing powers to pretty much. Oh, here I can get a free kill on tower right here. Maybe not. All right, so I wasted a lot. I kind of misjudged my timing. But we got a huge kill on Ashe. Them not having an AD is tremendous since Vayne's coming right back up in a minute. You see how much that magic just makes a difference against all the APs that they have. So Baron is going to be up in actually more like a minute and a half. So I'm going to preemptively ward that after healing up on these creep. So Togma's getting blue. Just saw his little pool. That's gone. Actually, he's still doing it. He's in the bush. I know it's still there because the skull was on my minimap, but now it's gone, so he's got it. I need... How much do I need for Aegis? So now you can click through the items. I need like 400 gold for Aegis, which would be nice. That would be huge for our team. Auras are pretty much game-breaking. in team fights. So now my passive does proc on wards if I have my stacks up. I don't think that they have an Oracle still, so they're not even going to see that. Go me. Their Target's very inexperienced. You see he's got Chalice of Harmony. He never really needs that mana regen. Baron's back up. I don't have my flash, which is bad. They might just start this right away. Actually, now if you see that they're in here, what you want to do is you want to try to... I doubt I can poke it, but... I'm actually in range to Smite Steal.
I would end this burden, but it always returns.
So, if I really need to without flash, I can probably Smite Steal. But they're looking to initiate on us right now, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going... we can't be grouped. That'll be bad. We cannot be grouped right now. Okay. This Cogmon's getting kind of annoying. Singe is really holding us back because he knows he's big. He knows he's really tanky. So I just have to stand between... Oh. So they're going to try and initiate on me. I'm taking a lot of damage right now.
To rest. If only I could.
For some reason my sapling got cancelled there. Alright, this is where we gotta go fight. Because now Singe is pulling Baron. That's holding back the... He's going to be taking Baron damage, which is tremendous for us. Now he's taking increased magic damage. Now, eliminating Tarek's stun is probably going to win us this fight now. So yeah, you can't really tell because of the team fight, but I just had a ton of burst against this other team. Oh, no need to chase. There we go. Now we can, instead of getting Baron, we can easily go end this. I'm gonna go push. I'm gonna get the lane going so we can actually end it, because without the creep there, it's gonna be really tough to tank towers. I have no armor.
This life was not meant to be.
Now they're gonna try to trade tanking, but yeah,
Aced.
that's the big problem. We could end this, but the only problem is Kog'Maw is going to be up very, very soon. And now, if you see me playing with a little bit more AP, my farm is actually really nice. Even though it's 40 minutes in, you generally don't see this kind of farm on Maokai. So my gold is going to be really nice. I had the gold for 10 items almost all game, like since 7 minutes in, I've had 2 of them. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna have Aegis. I just don't think I definitely don't have enough gold to get the Shirley's yet. So I'm just gonna hold on to that. Got the Aegis. That should be good enough for my team. I don't have any wards though, which is bad. I wish I had a slot for wards, but shit happens. If you see, I'm 3 levels ahead of Malphite, 100 farm, and I still have my 2 gold per 10 items. And I'm 17 assists. I'm way... He can't touch me. I can probably even kill him one-on-one.
You should not defy nature.
What I don't like is there's no vision here, and there's only Ashe defending. This scares me. This really scares me.
Return.
Yep, just as I thought. I figured that they would be hanging out right around here. Stop getting poked. Now if they could just Shirley we could, yep, now we can get this. I'm gonna get this cut. And this should be a very, very easy fight right now. Oh, I should not have caught my ult. I should have broken it at least. So now, look at the amount of damage I'm doing. It's kind of ridiculous. Now we can go straight end. I'm going to push this lane up, though. So, is it a great game on my part? Absolutely not. No way, no how. But, throughout my rambling, because we should be ending this right about now. Hopefully this should be good enough for you guys to see just the kind of way you have to think in terms of playing them. Especially when you're jungling. But I think that it's very easy to take jungling mentality and apply it to all the other lanes. With that, this game is done, and hopefully it's not too boring for all of you. I will see you in the next commentary that I do.